It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a can of Perlenbacher Hefe Weissbier coming in at 5.5% ABV. The reason why I'm wagging my finger a little bit here is that I believe this might be the Perlenbacher Patronus that we get in the UK. This was sent by the lovely Stephen in Germany. Thank you, Stephen. There's a little message on the back here. Is it the same brew as the UK brew? So we're about to find out. This is German Lidl Perlenbacher Hefe Weissbier. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Again, we use whatever Weissbier glass we can get our hands on here. Being in the UK, it's quite a strong. I mean, you could buy them online, I suppose, but I managed to get hold of a pull and a Weissbier glass, and I don't think that matters too much. I'm sure Lidl won't mind too much. We got a 2-finger white head, good levels of carbonation. A little, see if there's any kind of yeast and stuff in the bottom of the can. It's not as, it's definitely, this is the first thing I notice about this Weissbier. It's a little bit more golden, I would say, than the UK version. And the UK version, the Patronus anyway, is much hazier. There's a big haze on the Perlenbacher Patronus in the UK. So that's the look. 5.5%. Let's get the aroma. It smells really similar. We have two versions of the Perlenbacher. The reason why I didn't pick up the Patronus was that I just thought this was the regular, well, it is the regular German Perlenbacher Hefe Weissbier, but we have a more kind of a fancier one called Patronus, which is 5.5%, so it must be a very, very similar brew to that. The regular Perlenbacher Weissbier is 5%, and it was a different beer, so you can't get it anyway in the winter time in the UK, only during the summertime. But on with the review. It smells very, very similar to the Perlenbacher Patronus. Let's dive in. Cheers. I'm going to say that's the Patronus. Without a shadow of a doubt. That is definitely the Perlenbacher Patronus Weissbier that we get in the UK. It's almost identical. Reason I can say it so confidently is that I drunk this stuff all summer long. It's a terrific, I think anyway, it's a terrific example of a Weissbier. It's one of my favourites, and it's really, I mean, it's really competitively priced. In the UK, it's £1.25 for a bottle of Perlenbacher Patronus, 500ml bottle. On holidays, pardon me, just, I fill the boot of the car up. I go to Pembroke Dock on holiday, Tenby, nip over to Pembroke Dock, Lidl, fill the boot up with Patronus, head back to my caravan. So flavour, we better do aroma first, because I told you it's very similar to Perlenbacher Patronus, but you know, you need a proper aroma, don't you? Doughy, bready, biscuity, banana-y and clove-like. And the taste is more or less exactly the same. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's doughy, biscuity, bready, clove-like, banana-like, spicy and peppery on the back end, nice and hoppy, nice and bitter. Again, I'll say it one more time because I think I'm repeating myself over and over again here. This is a wonderful, wonderful pint of Weizen. And I'd like to know how much in Germany this is. I reckon it's about 80 cents, 90 cents for a can of this in Germany. Must be. I'm going to rate it. You probably can tell my rating is going to be quite high because I like the beer. I have a fond liking of this beer. I like it enough to give it. It's a very, very solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.